Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's tool review will be another saw from Evolution Tools. I was so impressed with the metal chop saw I received last time and made a video of that I accepted to review another saw from Evolution. And here's the saw I'll be reviewing from Evolution. It's an electric concrete saw, and this saw here does come with a diamond blade, and this saw is actually 20 amps. By the way guys, there is a link under the video today to where you can read all about this saw on their website. Now the saw here cuts reinforced concrete as well, so if you have rebar in some old concrete, it will cut through that. Now here on the box it's showing some materials that it cuts. It says here that it will cut reinforced concrete, stone, brick, paving, and other stone materials. And one of the advantages to this saw is that you don't have any fumes from a 2-cycle engine. And that's because it's electric. So what I'm going to do today now is do an unboxing, show it to you, and then I'm going to try it out on some blocks. So let's get going with the unboxing. And here's what you're going to see as soon as you open up the box. There's a lot of cardboard to remove, guys. Here's the manual, a tool, parts for the arbor, and also in the box you're going to have the blade for it. And by the way guys, the blade is 12 inches. Now here's what you get with the saw. You get the manuals, you get a wrench to remove the blade, you do get extra parts for the arbor, and you do get this tube here in case you want to install a dust extractor. Now here's a close-up look of this saw here. It does feel of good quality when you have it in your hands. It's actually quite heavy. I'm not quite sure what it weighs, but I'm sure on the website it will mention that. And the construction of the whole body itself seems pretty sturdy. Now there is a safety switch here as well to depress the trigger. Now when you install a new blade, you want to push down this button here, turn the arbor until it's locked. And then you can remove the bolt. By the way, it is a left-hand thread, meaning it's the opposite of normal threads. Now to install the blade, just simply put it on the arbor here. And now you want to lock up the arbor again. Now you can adjust this as well. We'll leave it at there for today. And make sure the cap's on here if you're not using the dust extractor. And here's the plug here in North America. This is a 20 amp 220 volt plug, I believe. Now you will have to make sure that you do have the proper receptacle for this. And I'm going to show you some specs here right on the saw. Anyway, this saw does look and feel of good quality. Now what I'm going to do is take it outside and cut a few bricks with it just to show you what it does. Now before they send me the saw, I did not realize that I don't have a receptacle like this in my shop. Therefore I'm going to have to use my generator today. And what I'll be cutting today are those bricks. And in this small brick here, it seems like there's a bit of stone in it, so it might be a bit harder to cut this one here. Now guys, make sure you're wearing safety glasses when you use this saw. So that went through that brick quite easily actually. Now what I'm going to do is cut up the other brick over here and we'll see how it does through that. Again guys, I apologize for the noise of the generator, but like I said, I don't have a plug for that saw yet in my shop. But by doing a video this way, it shows you that you can take your generator on site and even use the saw on site with a generator. Now that went through that brick quite easily, guys. I'm actually impressed with this electric saw. I wasn't sure at first when I received it being electric, but you know what? It works really good. And the thing with that saw is there's no hassle with mixing fuel or engines not starting. It is sure dusty though. I've never worked with concrete before, but sometimes I do need to cut some concrete to do repairs. So it's handy to have around if you want to fix up the shop or do something. So there's your demonstration, guys. It is a good saw. I do recommend it. It's well built. Now I'm not saying that it's a good saw just because it was sent to me. I'm actually saying that because it is actually a good saw. This one's going to be handy for me because I don't do that much cutting of concrete. And by having it electric, I can put it away. And when I go to use it, I don't need to worry about it having bad fuel in it and not starting. And if you do need to use an extension cord when you use this saw, make sure it's of the same gauge. What I mean by that is the thickness of the cord here. If you don't use a cord that's just as thick as this one, you could damage the electrical motor. And here's another quick overview of this saw before I end off the video. Again, guys, it does feel very sturdy when you hold it. There's quite a bit of weight to it, and that blade works really well. Now when you use this saw, make sure you wear proper safety equipment like good safety glasses and a breathing mask, because there's a lot of dust when you're cutting concrete. Make sure to check the links under the video to the saw. If you do have a saw, please leave your comments under the video. It does help people when they're looking to buy a new product. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to follow me on Facebook, Google+, Twitter, and Instagram, and have yourselves a great day.